Okay, great. We will get started first with Evan Barnes.
Hey, Ja. Grayson was just speaking on this now, but just obviously no excuses with who's out there, but just how challenging has it been this season with you guys not being able to have that full clip of guys, for various reasons, whether it's injuries or other things, just kind of how challenging is it each game, compete, not just competing, but just being out there just without a full deck of guys?
I mean, it's tough, definitely, we're missing those guys, but we got to go out and play with, with whatever we have. We play with many different lineups, but, all of it's the same. Wherever you add 1 through 4, you're doing the same thing. So it really doesn't matter. We just got to go out and, just continue to play hard and, play our style of ball with who's ever on the court.
Ja Morant.
Hey, Ja. Grayson just gave a really insightful answer talking about finding ways to create space, sliding away from defenders off of your dribble penetration when he gets his open looks. He had a really efficient night from 3. How much easier does it make the game for you when you get to the paint the way that you do and you're able to kick it out to a guy like Grayson who can shoot 5 for 7 or whatever the exact number was from 3 as he did in the game tonight when he's that kind of threat from range?
I love it, man. Honestly, me, him, and Tyus just got done talking about it, right before I came out here. The defense have to make a decision, whether to let me or Tyus, continue to get downhill or let him get a 3. I was just telling him and Tyus that, every time I drive and I see his man on that nail and I kick it, I already know the shot is good. And, it's good to have a guy like Grayson who can knock down a shot.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Ja, it feels like since you came back from injury, you've been scoring more and more each game. Is that just a function of being healthier, or are there things that you're working on that have helped you get those scoring numbers up?
I'm getting back to it, getting back to, being me. I feel like, some of the shots I missed, in these past games, the shot, that I normally make, floaters, layups. So, I'm not concerned with, none of that at all. Continue to shoot the ball. Just got to, keep believing in, my shot, having confidence, and, just play my style of basketball, which is putting pressure on the defense and, making the right play out of it.
Megan Triplett.
Hey, Ja, take me back to that first half and as a team playing shorthanded and how you guys were able to kind of get off to that hot start, especially in that first quarter with holding the Lakers, just to the season low 16 points. What worked so well, and what does that say about a team that has this next man up mentality? I know you guys didn't get the result that you wanted, though.
I just feel like, we came out locked in, was ready to go. We came out with an edge. I feel like, we have to have that regardless of, who's out or who's in, no matter what, be that locked in and play with that edge. And I feel like it just started on the defensive end for us tonight. And then we, turned my stops into points and was able to get out to a lead. Obviously, we got to play, 48 minutes of that. And I feel like if we did, we would have got the result we wanted. But all in all, I still think, we fought to the end. And, that's a good sign.
Sean Coleman.
Hey, John, so you had talked about at the beginning of the season, the game slowing down for you, being able to replay quicker, things such as that, the community, the connection between you and Grayson and others. How much is Coach Jenkins' schemes helping you out in that? It certainly seems as if the consistent production each night is there. How has the relationship between you and Coach Jenkins really took off this year to help you in slowing down the game, making decisions earlier, and being more and more effective?
I feel like, as of late, since, we was out for the protocols, since we got back to games we've been playing, teams have, been blitzing me in ball screens. So, I had to adjust to that, early in the season, teams, wasn't really doing that, but still, trying to pack the paint. But I feel like, me and Coach Jenkins' connections just come off, two people, who just want to be better. We have sit downs, we had lunch, dinner, in the past. So I feel like, we always talking, always trying to, find a way to get better, and it helps us, not only just us, but as a team. So.
Final question, Evan Barnes.
Ja, how much did last year kind of help forge that next man up mentality? Because you guys obviously had to play without Grayson for a while, without Jaren and Brandon, and now you guys have had so many guys out. How much did last year kind of help you guys already kind of be in that mode, and it's kind of just carrying over into this season a little bit?
I'll start while I was just saying, I just give a lot of credit to, to our organization, my coaches. I feel like, that they gave us that confidence from the jump, with, just letting guys go out there and play their game. And, last year, we had some injuries, guys had to sit out. And when we, threw guys into the game, they was ready to go because of, what coach and everybody was preaching to them from the start. So I give a lot of credit, like I said, to our organization, our coaches, but also, to the players to, even have that confidence in themselves to, go out there and just play their game.
Thank you, John.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, everyone. We'll get started first with Sean Coleman.
Hey, Coach, I know that obviously it struggles over the last, definitely in the second half, but just wanted to get your thoughts with JV now being back in the lineup, really starting to see some encouraging starts to the game, especially with JV and Ja there. Another one tonight. Just your thoughts on what that combo there, and as you get your starters back, that has to be encouraging going forward.
One moment, we'll get that audio back.
Can y'all hear me?
Oh, we did, and now it's gone again. Hold on. Now you're back.
Still muted.
Now.
There we go.
Okay, you're good.
Don't touch it on your
Good.
end. All right, thank
All
you.
right, we're good. Yeah, I mean, great start by a group tonight. Obviously, getting JV back is huge. I think, John and him have great chemistry, so we got to continue to build some leads in the first quarter, get off to some better starts, and hopefully carry that through throughout the 48.
Ja Morant.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, Desmond Bain not with the team tonight. You put Grayson Allen, who has some starting experience this season with the team, back into the lineup, and he thrived tonight. He took advantage of having some open threes off of Ja Morant dribble penetration. Just how important was Grayson, especially there in the second half as things started to whittle away, having him out there to be able that three-point threat on such an efficient level this evening?
Yeah, I think Grayson's playing with a lot of confidence. Doesn't matter what his role is. He knows to go out there and make the right play. Obviously, he's been a beneficiary of a lot of drive and kick, and I'm really proud of the shot making ability and the confidence he's doing, shooting it with, and also doing some things off the bounce. Continuing to expand his game. So, inserting him in the starting lineup, whether he's coming off the bench, the fact that he's playing with a lot of confidence is great for us.
Evan Barnes.
Taylor, now the first two games you guys played against the Lakers, the second half kind of was crucial against them. But given how much you guys were obviously shorthanded, were you at least pleased as to kind of how you guys battled, even though the Lakers did kind of have that second half push again to kind of go away with it?
Yeah, I mean, very proud of our effort tonight. I thought we competed for 48 minutes. They turned it on the third quarter. We tried. I thought they played with great pace there. Took advantage of some opportunities to kind of cut the lead. Second chance points really hurt us, and we fouled them too much. So, but for the most part, really proud of our group's effort for 48 minutes tonight.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Coach. It seems like after his return from injury, Ja's scoring has steadily kind of gone up game by game. What are the things that you're liking out of him in terms of putting the ball in the basket right now?
Yeah, I think, he's healthy. He's playing with a lot of confidence. He's playing with a lot of aggression too, getting to the foul line a little bit more, attacking downhill, even against aggressive defenses, and starting to shoot the three a little bit more. So I love how he's attacking his game, and he's playing really well.
That's all the questions that we had. Thank you, Coach.
Great. Thanks, everybody.
Hey, Grayson, obviously an efficient night for you shooting the basketball, especially from three. when you have the opportunity to have those looks that you did, especially coming off a dribble penetration from Ja and others, how much does that help your game? And then Coach Jenkins also talked about how you're doing well creating off the dribble as well. Do you feel like you're just kind of rounding into form right now in terms of being able to get to your shot and helping the team offensively?
Yeah, I think so. You know, a lot of it on the offensive end, especially in the half court, is just finding spots, finding lanes to play off of Ja's drives, or, you know, collapsing down on JV or other guys' drives. And then in transition, just getting out and sprinting to space, and, you know, being available for kickouts if anybody's shifting over, or if there's any type of overload or situation for a swing. And then, you know, as far as playing off the dribble goes, it's just, you know, once I make a few of those closeouts come harder, and then that makes drives off that easier to make and easier to read. And then it's just playing from there, driving kick, driving dump off, drive to a floater or finish.
Evan Barnes.
Grayson, in the second half, kind of how much did you guys maybe feel like, you know, you guys just didn't have the depth? Did that depth kind of catch up to you guys in the second half as the Lakers kind of pulled away a little bit, you think?
You know, we definitely miss the guys that are out right now. We know they add a lot to our team and a lot to who we are, but I feel like the 9 guys that we had available for tonight did a great job of fighting. I don't think there was any letdown, or you know, I don't think there was any fatigue that played a factor into that, just because we only had 9 guys. You know, I think guys played hard, and they went on a little run there, especially in the third quarter. They got to the line a lot. We were fouling them on defense, and then that made it tough for us. So, you know, we obviously hope to have those guys back quick, but, you know, with what we got right now, we're good.
Adam Tyke.
Hey, Grayson, kind of following up on Evan's question, when you get the news that the team's only rolling out a roster of 9 players, how does the knowledge that you guys are going to be playing so shorthanded affect how you approach the game?
It doesn't change a ton. You know, I think for guys, we're put in a different rotation. So, you know, we haven't had set groups that we play with all year. You know, it's not like me coming off the bench playing with Tyus all year long. Like, we've had so many different lineups, so many different mixes of 5 guys because of the injuries and other things that we've had. So, you know, we're just having to throw guys out there and find different groups to play with. But you know, I think the mindset of it is just to come in and play that Grizzlies basketball that we've been working on, which is, you know, Coach Jenkins is talking about let it fly, drive and kick, get downhill, play fast, and play hard defensively. And I think that one of our strengths has been the ability for there to be next guy up. You know, with so many guys out, it's actually an awesome thing for our team that we can go this deep into the bench and be a competitive team.
Final question, Sean Coleman.
Hey, Grayson, so going a year back, you were a few weeks removed from the injury that knocked you out for an extended time. But just over the past year, you've always had the shooting stroke. Can you just speak to your progression when it comes to your intelligence as a shooter, not only in catch and shoot situations, but reading defenses, finding soft spots off the dribble? How has Coach Jenkins really added to your ability to add value with your intelligence when it comes to shooting to be as consistent as you are?
Well, we work on spacing a lot. And on the offensive end, for me, you know, a lot of times I'm trying to slide away from my defender that is shifting or helping over, trying to stop a drive that it's usually Ja or Tyus or someone else is doing. And so I'm sliding away from them to create more space and create a longer closeout. And then that creates kind of a 2-on-1 situation where the defender on the help side has to make a choice to fly at me and stop my 3. And then there's a corner open, or I get the high quadrant 3. And in transition, it's running the spots, hitting that corner first to flatten out the defense. And then that'll put my defender in a tough spot to, you know, either help all the way over and give up the corner. Whereas if I stop on the wing up high, he can show a crowd better and it's easier to get back. So there's little stuff like that we're watching in film and that I'm seeing in film. We work on in practice. And I could keep going forever on this too. There's so many spots where we're looking to get out to three. But, you know, we continue to evolve and get better at that and find more spots where we can get more threes.
Thank you, Grayson.
Thanks. Appreciate it.